Hey everybody, this is Gaynor Meilke from Charisma Inc. And today I am going to talk about attention restoration therapy and the importance of it. I think it's so important. Attention restoration therapy is really just a fancy way of saying finding methods to reset your focus so that you are more productive and feel more calm and connected to the present moment in your everyday life. And that's whether it's when you're with your significant other, whether you're with yourself so that your mind isn't racing all over the place, whether you're with your family and your if you have children or parents that you're looking after, really being present in the moment in those cases. And then, of course, in enterprise or entrepreneurship or at your job, you're so much more productive when you can focus on one thing at a time, even though we all love to multitask. And that's why I have created a series of attention restoration therapy tips for 52 weeks. Um, I I highly recommend that you practice one every week, even if you do it two or three times a week. And each one, while it may seem like a very simple, basic thing to be doing, you add them up and it really starts to train your body, your mind, and your brain to calm down and to focus so that you can live basically a better and more intentional life and feel better in the day to day so that you're not as stressed and anxious. And we do better when we are in a calm, more focused state. And I speak that from experience. It's sometimes hard for me to calm my mind, and I've really had to work on these practices myself. And that's why when I found attention restoration therapy, we have an ebook that I put together that explains the theory and the science and the scientists that actually have done the work around this. And of course, in mainstream and popular psychology, we hear a lot about mindfulness and meditation, but it's sometimes harder to do that in real life than it is in our minds. And we want to get out of our minds and into the present moment. And these are some techniques that will help you. So I hope that you enjoy this series. I hope that you do follow along. If you want to watch all of it, over the course of a couple of weeks and then pick and choose the practices that you want to start with. That's fine. You don't have to go in the order that they're presented. But I did start with some of the more basic things up front because even just being mindful of your breath, the breath is the only thing that you are going to take with you everywhere, 24/7, and it belongs to you. So by connecting with your breath, you always have a place to come back to and a practice that you can do no matter where you are. And it doesn't cost money and it doesn't take up space, except in your chest and your belly if you're doing belly breathing and box breathing. But we'll get to all of that as we work through this series. But congratulations to you for taking the time to even learn a little bit about attention restoration therapy. It can help you find your focus, be more productive, be more energetic, and I think just feel better overall. And who doesn't want that? So, on to our 52 tips of attention restoration therapy. Good luck, and may you be peaceful, progressive, and feeling connected to the things and people who matter to you most this coming year.